okay, this channel I'm going to back up a bit. This channel is coming back. I'm going to get back onto the grind on my channel here and get some more videos out to you guys. I've been lacking a lot lately. The reason why is actually because I broke my phone back in December, so I had to record the last few videos with my other phone. It was terrible. They actually have some of the worst audio I think I've ever worked with. I had no way to fix that, though. Just saying, if I could have fixed that audio, I would have. But truthfully, there was no way I really could have made those videos sonically good. I still think they're watchable. If you can handle every once in a while there being 3 seconds of me just ear raping, if you can handle that, they're all good. And I'm very proud of the last 3 videos, so I would recommend you watch them. But I'm back on my old phone now, so meaning I have way better audio quality. And there's actual music coming out. Because a lot of December, part of the reason I wasn't really big into I wasn't reading a lot of stuff is because there just wasn't anything coming out. But February is like, man, we already got like 3 projects I'm really interested in. There was the Sound Ancestors and the Doc D, but I didn't hear both of them. I'll listen to both of those guys. But we have the new Conway that came out last week, which I will discuss on my podcast this weekend. Which I delayed the podcast a week because of that. I wanted to talk more about it. There's the new Slow Tie album, Tyron. I wasn't planning to listen to it, but I heard the praise on Twitter. I haven't listened to Slow Tie before, so I'll change that. And there's this Judas and the Black Messiah soundtrack album. I heard of this movie. I didn't really have much interest in it, but I had interest in the soundtrack when I heard the faces on this soundtrack. There are, in general, a lot of really big faces on it. We go through this. We have her. Black Thought is on this. Hit Boy. Saba. Jid. Rhapsody. BJ the Chicago Kid. Lil Durk. G Herbo. Polo G. Dom Kennedy. G Herbo again. Sir ASAP Rocky. And those are some pretty big faces. And there's Rakim at the end. But overall, the thing I really want to look at here is Nas and Jay-Z, whom I will be reacting to in these next 2 videos. We have EPMD by Nas, is what I'm reacting to today, which is good because I have reacted to Nas quite a lot on this channel. And we have Nipsey and Jay-Z, which I'm so excited for the Nipsey Jay-Z. And I might react to Rakim. I haven't listened to Rakim before, though. I mean, obviously I know who Rakim is. I've heard enough from him. But I haven't listened to a full Rakim album, so I don't think I'll react to that. But that's a big deal track nonetheless. I'll review this full album because of just all the faces on this. And A$AP Rocky, new song. I pray this is a little bit of a tease for All Smiles. So this is a really exciting soundtrack for me as a hip-hop fan. There's so many cool faces on this. It's cool to see Nas and Jay-Z on the same project again. That's good. I noticed most of my Twitter, I was really annoyed by this actually. Nas announced EPMD. Before this album was announced, he announced that he was dropping something on Friday with Hit Boy. I was actually curious, like, are we getting the 15th Nas album this month? But no, we're just getting this single here. But I was really annoyed because actually when this got announced, hip-hop Twitter talked about Jay-Z, because Jay-Z drops on the same day as Nas, and that's what they talked about. Nobody was talking about how actually exciting it is that one of the greatest MCs to ever do it, top 5, Nas, is back. We were talking about the other one of the greatest MCs ever, Jay-Z, coming back. Now, it is arguable that Jay-Z needs a really good track right now, considering his 2020 consisted of one song being, what was it, the Entrepreneur song, which was god-awful. So it makes sense, right? We've had a lot of Nas Hit Boy already. So it's not like we're getting something that's like unheard of in recent times, whereas a Nipsey Jay-Z collab's exciting. And we also had the sample. But even before we knew the Nipsey Jay-Z collab's happening, people were still talking about the fact that Jay-Z will be dropping. I'm not even going to say that this is a correlation of Jay-Z trying to prank Nas. All I'm saying is, because obviously this wasn't obvious. I don't think this was Jay-Z's decision. This was meant to come out. This is the day the album came out, and they had Nas and Jay-Z on it. This is not a rivalry thing. This is just they both are making songs for this album. I will watch the movie. Hopefully, I don't know when. I will watch it, though. So let's just get into this new Nas. I spent way too time talking there. Nas and Hit Boy, EPMD. I'm very interested to hear what this has got to offer. I cannot wait. I'm so excited to hear Nas. It's only 2.5 minutes long, so let's get done. And I will actually like to add on the podcast, I'll discuss the new JID tracks and the new Freddie Gibbs Schoolboy. I had a reaction recorded, but the audio sucked, and I decided to just scrap it. So anyway, EPMD, Nas, Hit Boy, let's go.
We back in business. I visualize what it is, not what it isn't. We at the mafia.
I feel like Nas is gonna go on. Oh! Oh, fuck, this is good. I love this, actually. Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick. I did not expect, I thought this was gonna be kind of B-side King's Disease style. No, Hit Boy's coming in with that production. He's actually delivering one of the best beats I think I've heard from him in a while. And Nas is killing it, man. This is actually better than most things on King's Disease. I loved King's Disease, but this is fucking good, man. Please don't stop for a course. I want him to just keep going. I think he's doing really good. Okay, he's doing chorus, never mind. I was thinking about this at the end of the song, okay? So, like, Nas in general, he was on a rap group, I don't know when, but his solo career started with the Halftime EP in, I think, 92. So next year, that'll have been 30 years ago. And this man is spitting verses like that. How does somebody... I don't see it often, thankfully, but how could you slander this man? Nas has been killing it in the game for nearly 30 years now. Every moment of that he's been good. Now, there are some stumbles here and there. I actually don't think that most of this past decade was great for him. But man, he's coming back in the 2020s with just some of his best projects to date. I am so excited. I want to hear another 30-minute Nas Hit Boy project in the first half of 2021. I want to hear that. I think it's coming. I think they're working in the studio on that. I wouldn't be surprised if this is from that. But I think he's a great duo with Hit Boy. I think they really work off each other. I think Hit Boy's kind of bringing up a new Nas that we haven't heard yet. Nas is bringing out just feels like such a young, new energy from him that I haven't heard since like Life is Good in like 9 years ago almost. This is so good. I am so excited to hear what's next coming from Nas. This was solid. I feel like it could have been longer. I don't know if the 2.5 minutes was necessary, but every verse or every bar of that and the Hit Boy production, the way those coincided, I loved this. I am so ready for another Nas and Hit Boy collab project. Give me that, Nas. I wasn't actually expecting 2021 to be the next year, but I think he's coming this year, man. If he ain't, I'm cool with it. But because to be perfectly honest, I've had 14 Nas albums now. I'm okay with having to wait a year or two for the 15th, but if it's coming this year, I can't wait. Because I still loved King's Disease. I didn't put it in my top 10, but I still loved it. So I can't wait, man. Nas has got it, man. I can't wait to listen to the rest of the soundtrack, though. I'm really looking at this. I just can't. I'm really excited for the Something Ain't Right with Jid Rhapsody. Those are two artists. I don't know if they've done songs together. Jid I'm excited for because I shouldn't be going on in Jid right now, but he's been doing good lately. So what do you guys think on this EPMD with Nas and Hit Boy? Let me know in the comment section below. Next, we'll be reacting to What It Feels Like with Nipsey and Jay-Z. See you guys next time.